That's my land. The secret was my home. So that's my home. So when we been a suffer, nobody not been a fight for we. Now everybody want a piece. So we started reach the sin and where before they bring exam to find a help for we. We know how that fill up their minds, you see. And now that make them a rival way. Me just wish them could have seen all of the years they been a suffer like that. Me say forever, forever and ever. A secret boy my own. A secret boy my own. From the islands and rivers and mountains surrounding, the love in my heart is resounding. I'm loving Guyana, my country, but a secret boy is forever my own. Remember childhood days, the by the riverside and laugh and play. The black water when I learned to swim back then, still living in my memories. Always try live good with neighbors. From them cry we are for assistance. And when we didn't have much, everybody liked us. That's why we don't believe that. When we see it on the media, yo, them coulda tried claim peace in my land. When we never see none of them when struggle me not go on. Yo, what kind of leader? Fight down poor people for land where them grow up on. Most generous people in the world. From anyone knocked we are open windows. But forever, forever and ever, a secret boy is my own. A secret boy is my own, yeah. From the islands and rivers and mountains surrounding, the love in my heart is resounding. I'm loving Guyana, my country, but a secret boy is forever my own. Forever my own. A secret boy is my own. Secret boy is my own, yeah. So forever, forever, forever. A secret boy is forever my own.
Hey yo, my G, where you from?
Guyana.
Ghana?
No, Guyana.
Yeah, yeah,
Hello, Wagwan.
yeah.
I came from a land. It have many water, many great sons and many daughters. We have the land, yo, where many ask for. We never see Katrina, nah, those disaster. I feel nice, we come from the golden city. Girl born in gold dust, so we show them pretty. The man full of faith, me nah know none was slippy. Guyana, me say big up on no city. Cause this is the dear land of the free, land of the many waters, resources and trees, land of the rivers and seas. I proud, Phoebe, Guyanese, land of the Amerindians, the Africans, the East Indians, and Portuguese, not to mention the Europeans and the Chinese. Them feel blessed from Guyana beach breeze. Cause enough people tour around the world and ask about Guyana, but don't know where that is. That is the last city of El Dorado in the world. That is the land where we live, land of the biggest one-drop falls. Plus we have the longest floating bridge. We from South America, some say the Caribbean, but still a thanks we a give. Alright, 1, 2, mic check. You from Gravity, are the nicest. Match time, my city, are the hypest. We see them gyal wind up in a some liquor tight dress. We are hustle from morning till night catch. Them finno Guyanese get a youth not like rest. House and car, them finno we like press. Check the bank line them, we not like check. We got gold and diamond, them thing priceless. Timber bauxite, then check the aisle next. GDF, Miami is the finest. I mean I talk about the sugar, nor the rice yet. So a Marshall, I drop the Guyanese bomb. For feed the nation, that's the Guyanese plan. Big up a kilo, them with them Guyanese land. Guyana, that's where them Guyanese from. People tour around the world and ask about Guyana, but don't know where that is. That is the last city of El Dorado in the world. That is the land where we live, land of the biggest one-drop falls. Plus we have the longest floating bridge. We from South America, some say the Caribbean, but still a thanks we a give. I came from a land, it have many water, Many great sons and many daughters. Is we have the land. What many ask for, we never see Katrina or nah, those disaster. I feel nice, we come from the golden city. Girl born in gold dust, so we sure them pretty. The man full of faith, we don't know none was slippy. Guyana, we say big up on the city. Enough people tour around the world and ask about Guyana, but don't know where that is. That is the last city of El Dorado in the world. That is the land where we live. Land of the biggest one shop fast. Plus we have the longest floating bridge. We from South America, some say the Caribbean, but still a thanks we a give. Hello, Wagwan. I the nuclear family, hey master, one up fully. A one-time records, a 592, we think that. Hello, Wagwan.
Want you find something that's semi-beat to get rid of. And I personally
Odessa, what really go on? Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap her whole market, she a shell. Board the plane, say she reaching well. Touchdown JFK, big dream she a tell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa says she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel.
want you find something that's semi-beat to get rid of. And I personally
Odessa, what really go on? Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap her whole market, she a shell. Board the plane, say she reaching well. Touchdown JFK, big dream she a tell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa says she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel.
want you find something that's semi-beat to get rid of. And I personally
Odessa, what really go on? Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap her whole market, she a shell. Board the plane, say she reaching well. Touchdown JFK, big dream she a tell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa says she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. Boom! One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel.
want you find something. Want you find something that's semi-beat to get rid of. And I personally
Odessa, what really go on? Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap her whole market, she a shell. Board the plane, say she reaching well. Touchdown. Odessa says she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it on the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap a whole market, she a shell. Board the plane, say she reaching well. Touchdown JFK, big dream she a tell. One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it on the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa says she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. One stamp, then immigration yell. Sorry mom, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the
Good morning to you. You're tuned into another episode of Livewire with yours truly, Courdel Jones. It's the 12th of May, 2025. Welcome to another program. Happy to have all you guys here. Morning to all the persons joining us across the 10 administrative regions. Morning to all our viewers across the diaspora. Special good morning to the persons joining us in the comment section. Happy to have you guys here as usual. All the regulars, all the members of the Livewire family, thank you for your continued support. Sunil Raghubir, morning to you. Vishnu Chintaman, Generine Narendra, morning to you. Joseph Satar, Balwant Danraj, Dial Sukram, special good morning to your brother. I hope all is well with you. Denise Ramlal, morning to you. Rajendra Singh, Eunice Raghubir, special good morning to you. Rita, Polly, I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Wazim Nabi, morning to you. Lloyd Lal, Joe Nabi John joining us from Canada. Mohammed Isaf, Dudnat Prasad, morning to you. Hanuman Prem Kumar, Umar Sharif from NYC. Sunita Bazdio, morning to you. Mazo Inshan, morning to you as well. Sridat Rabindranath, morning to you. Tulsiram Chetty, Priya Bain, morning to you. Malchan Prem Kumar, Prasad Pati, Supnanand Bud, Dashani Abrams, morning to you and the entire family. Data Nandalal, good morning. Derek Drupal, morning. Salomi, Faisal Ghani, Bibi Kalicharan, morning to you. Ormela Gusai, morning. Nelson Mohabir, morning to you. Vishnu Narain, Ion Bipat joining us from Barbados. Alan Khan, morning to you. Davy, Carla Thomas, Dioraj Nath, Ronald Jones, yes, tune is out. Guyanese are talented. They sing, they compose songs quickly. And some of them sing on beat. Not everybody like Baby Skello. Walter Fisher, morning to you. Pam, morning to you and Trevor. David Sabrian, good morning. Kenneth Richards, morning to you. Who else we got here? Sharita Ferguson, Dale Henry, Shakila Bridgelal, Eddie Ramnath, Chris, Gil Ian, morning to you. Sunita Prasad, morning. Mike Bisram, special good morning to you and the family. Leslie Mangal, morning to you. Kevin Prasad. Bisunak Mohan, morning to you. Laureen Ramdial, morning to you. Rahim Amarali, morning to you. Jasoda Budram, Mike Gonraj, Romel Sukram, morning. Nirmala Allen, Tracy Martindale from Bartica. Big up all the Region 7 people. Today is your day. It starts today, everybody in Region 7. Because you care cash grant. The team is already up there in Bartica. Where is it? 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 Right, there it is. There it is. Right, so the team for the Because We Care Crash Grant, they're already in Bartica. It's 8, so they're supposed to be set up and ready to go in terms of the distribution process. Just giving you guys a little look-see to see what's going on. So that's the team. They're in Bartica already. and they'll be doing the distribution of the cash grant from the Ministry of Education, right? So that's the team there. They're up there already. This here is a photo of the team that's in Region 9 as well. They're on location already, and I'm thinking they should be ready to go by 8 a.m. this morning. That's the Region 9 team. As I would have announced last week, because we care cash grant, the distribution is starting in Region 7 and Region 9, and it will progress to the rest of the regions pretty soon. I'll give you the dates to that as well. Just give me a second here. Right now, before we get into the other regions who are scheduled for, because we hear disbursements, let us have a quick look at the locations here for region number 7. So persons in the area, you guys can have a clear idea of this thing's so small. Okay. So you guys can have, oh no. You guys can have a clear idea of how and where and when and whatnot, right? So just give me a second. Let me get this big on my screen. Okay, good. So you should be looking at the Because We Care cash grant disbursement for the 12th, Upper Mazaruni River. There's the Specialist DCCF Secondary and Philippi Primary. The distribution centers are at Philippi Primary, right? And it's the same name here, I guess, for persons who live closer to Kaikan Primary and Kaikan Primary. There'll be 2 distribution locations at this first one here. As we go down, we have, this is St. Anthony's Primary. That will be at St. Anthony's Primary. They're starting at 9 a.m., so it's a little early. You got about an hour after the show, y'all can head out, right? Then they have Specialist DCCF Secondary and in Bamadai Primary. For those 2 schools, the distribution centers at Bamadai Primary, DC Caesar F Secondary, and Waramadong Primary. Those will be at the Waramadong Primary Old Building and the Waramadong Primary. Right? Persons in those areas would know where those locations are. And then I see they got Waramadong Nursery. That will be at Waramadong Nursery as well, the distribution center, and the Philippi Nursery distribution will be at Philippi Nursery as well. I'm going to go through all of these, but just to give you a look, right? These are the distribution locations for Region 7, and persons can go down to these locations at 9 a.m. To uplift their Because We Care grant, right? So these are the locations for Region 7, Because We Care grant. Just let me give you a quick look at Region 9 before we move on, right? So these are the locations for Region 9. As I said before, Region 7 and Region 9, those are the 2 locations they'll be starting at. And these are the locations, the distribution locations for the various secondary, primary, and nursery schools in that area, right? So all the information is on the Ministry of Education's Facebook page. You can go and check there to see where you need to be so that you can benefit from this grant from the ministry. And then finally, we take a quick look at the distribution areas that are coming up. So from the 12th to the 16th, Region 7 and Region 9. From May 19th to 23rd to the 23rd is Region 2 and Region 5. From the 25th to the 31st of May, Region 1, Region 8, Region 10. And from June 2nd to June 6th, Region 3, East Bank, Demerara, Georgetown, East Coast, and Region 6 will be catered for, right? So you have an idea of the dates for your regions And for the places that would be commencing the distribution today, you have an idea of where you need to be to benefit from this distribution, right? Morning again, everybody. Morning again, everybody. Right. I missed some of y'all in the comment section, but morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I did. Was happy to take a trip and see all the development of the Chedi Jagan International Airport. But before we go to the airport, I want to stop in Mocha quickly. So let me see if I can pull this up here. YouTube and Christopher Jones, right? And I just want y'all to see how I want to show y'all a little of the hypocrisy of the chief whip, right? Where is the post? I wanted to get the post from his page. I saw him post up a video of a road in Moko. Okay, so here it is, right? So let me put that on screen. Bap. Good. So this video here was by the chief whip, Christopher Jones. And I just wanted to share with you so we could discuss hypocrisy, right? So you're seeing there, this video was shared by the chief whip showing a bad road in Mocha. Based on the information I got, this is Prosperity. So let me confirm. Ronald Jones, you are not cheering in Guyana, so you can't get no because you care. Right? So this is for a street prosperity. Right? Apparently somewhere close to Moko. Christopher Jones posted this. He also posted this video here of a bus in some muddy situation, right? Right? Now, let me give you a closer look at the video. A short video. It's a short video. Now, this is my issue. Right? This is my issue. Anybody who knows anything about anything happening in Mocha 2020 to now would know that several roads were done in Mocha. Almost all the roads were done in Mocha. Almost all. There are just a few left. Right? Now, could you imagine Christopher Jones, who was an active member of the APNU AFC administration? They don't have one single road that Christopher Jones could post on Facebook and put next to that road and say, look, this is where y'all getting under the PVP. Look who we do, APNU AFC. They literally did no roads in Mocha. Main road, street, footpath, nothing. They didn't do nothing in Mocha. You understand? So the few roads that were catered for in the budget, they get due. They got more that have to get done. And he is highlighting one of the few roads that left to be done in the community. Right? One of the few roads that left to be done in the community. When they did not even Barnum Boulevard or Avenue or whatever it named. You understand? Or Drive. Not even Barnum Drive. I see Christopher Jones post up Barnum funeral. Look here. Look at this. These guys are so unscrupulous, it's not even funny. It is not even funny. Let me scroll up his way. See, he had something but born up funeral. No. This is Tom Reed. Wrong thing I see. Right? But nevertheless, could you imagine? Could you imagine Christopher Jones making comments like this? They did nothing in that community to empower it. Nothing. The member of parliament from that community who's in charge of culture, youth, and sport continues to go around this country and look at grounds that are actually under construction and neglects to mention the ground right in her community that her husband played a role in that never came to fruition. I personally went into Mocha and showed y'all the safari that is in there. And Nemo flew best with the bareness on her face, the dryness on her face, could go and talk about ground in Bel Air and in Port. Look at the plank in your eye before you look at the splinting out of community zone. The ground at Port and the ground at Bel Air is in no way, shape, or form in the kind of condition that the ground in your community that your husband assisting working on is in. What about the Maconians? They don't deserve a ground to use? They don't deserve a ground to use? So Christopher Jones, you go to Nima Flu Best and y'all check yourselves. Check yourselves. Don't curse the government about things that they're doing that you never did. If they got 5 or 6 roads left in Mocha to do, 80% of them are finished, Christopher Jones. And none of them were done by the AP and UAFC government or any of their ministers of public infrastructure, whether the eye straight or not, whether there's a Guyanese hypocrite or not. None of them did anything in there. So you have a seat, Mr. Chief Whip. You have a seat. You could believe this guy. You could believe Christopher Jones. Brethren, y'all stop making Guyanese fools. Stop making Guyanese fools. That road, Christopher Jones, it was in the exact same condition it was in 2015. And you did nothing about it. You didn't notice it. You didn't tell anybody anything. Oh, let me go and fix this road in Mocha. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me... Nothing. Literally nothing. So you have a seat, sir. You have a seat. Shameless Christopher Jones. Back to cricket. Back to cricket. Let me go back to cricket. So, guys, as you would know, our good friend, Odessa Primus, was unceremoniously returned to Guyana after traveling to the United States the morning. U.S. authorities would have intercepted her upon her landing at U.S. airport, questioned, canceled, withdrew her application, and posted her back to Guyana. Now, let me say this before I get into the crux of the matter. For some reason, I think these people feel like I can't abuse with them. I am restrained from answering them how I want to answer them because 1, usually I'm on a live. 2, you just got to carry yourself in a certain way. So I can't lash out as I want to. I mentioned this with the Fata encounter as well. Fata decided she wanted to body shame me and talk all sorts of things. I could have responded in kind, but I have to keep a certain level of decorum given the work that I do. Remember, if you're a prostitute on the road, on the corner in the night, you don't have to worry about anything. Everybody know that you're knockabout riffraff. But I gotta keep a certain standard with things that I'm doing, so I am unable to, like if it was back in the day, I was unable to answer them as I like. So the other night, it was Saturday night. Saturday night, I was at the airport awaiting the arrival of my Guyanese sister, Miss Odessa Primus. Given the fact that Miss Primus is a political activist, given her lobbying efforts on behalf of the Mohammeds, more so given the fact that she and not he would have been the one to indicate that Muhammad is running for president. She did so in Linden. And I checked her about that on Saturday night and she couldn't answer. You understand? So due to her association, Friday night. So due to her association with the Mohammeds, she was returned to Guyana. Now, it can be argued that recent incidents involving Melissa Atwell and Odessa Primus show how opposition-linked figures are knowingly walking into trouble, with U.S. authorities now taking action. Now, if you remember, Atwell was detained by ICE, right? And now, Primus had her visa revoked. Now, both of these incidents are allegedly due to public and private ties to the sanctioned Mohammed's family. This is known. Now, Atwell's silence in this issue, to me, it speaks volumes. Atwell was questioned by, and I might add extensively, by U.S. authorities during her detention about the Mohammeds. Although this happened, she didn't tell Odessa nothing. She didn't tell Odessa nothing. Or I don't know if Odessa didn't care, because Odessa continued to post and engage publicly with Saladine Mohammed. Now, this, in my view, raised serious questions and concerns about the level of loyalty, honesty, and integrity within opposition circles. Right? Both of these women have been shifting from political supporters to paid promoters, offering their services to the persons who can pay them the most. Y'all notice Melly Mel used to advocate for the opposition. Then Aubrey come in, she didn't like Aubrey, and then she switched over to Mohammed. Same thing with Primus. Right? Now, Primus in particular is said to have been representing Melly Mel's business interests in Guyana, deepening their entanglement with controversial figures. Right? Now, we've heard the Guyanese critic talk about his former friendship with Saladine Mohammed, stating it was based on sports and camaraderie, until U.S. authorities began asking him about money laundering, drugs, and tax evasion. Then critic gets sense. He cut all ties. Now, critic even claimed that he walked away from a $500 million contract and sponsorship just to protect his name, his family, and his ability to travel in the future. $500 million. But not everybody is so strong-willed, eh? right? Now, Primus was downplaying the visa cancellation as a joke and acting like there was no real risk. Now we see what is going on. Now we see persons are being sent back home because of their connections. Now, when we got to the airport to meet up with this young lady, right? I got abused verbally again, but me old Jersey and all kind of thing. Now, clearly, this is Odessa trying to deflect from the purgatory that she was in. You understand me? Literally, this is the face of that Odessa make when the U.S. authority swoop in on she as she come off the plane there in the USA, wondering what is going on. Right? So I understand she was emotional on Friday night, but that is no reason to attack people personally. Odessa abusing me, how me Nike jersey tired, and if you see Odessa tracksuit, everything pulling at the seam, the tracksuit under pressure, I didn't bother to tell you nothing about it. You know when you wash your clothes in washing machine too much, them little balls that it's got it all over the suit. The suit couldn't do it a shaving. And she attacking me personally instead of she deal with her own stress. She and me Jorsey fed up with me. She and me Jorsey fed up with me. What is going on with you, tracksuit? What was going on with if my Jorsey fed up with me and you tracksuit struggling to hold you together, all of you struggling to hold you together and you complaining about me. Look, I just was upset that all that good Guyanese fish that she carried to the States probably spoiled in the bag because it did. I hope that they wrap it up under the freezer good. Hassa, Gil, Baka, kind of thing I hear going up to the States. Hassa, Gil, Baka, catfish, fish egg, bango, everything they go in. And everything get torn back. And now you want to turn and vex with me and my t-shirt. And we did nothing to you. This was a clear case of displaced anger. It's a clear case of displaced anger. I did nothing to this lady. Jesus. So, the funny thing was, Odessa was saying to Critic, Critic, if you got any proof that me visa get cancelled, I would pay you. And Babs, there it was on social media. I don't know who posted first. I think I share it too. There is the visa with the big stamp in it. Cancelled. Application withdrawn. Revoked. Application withdrawn. Huh? Come on, man. You think people gonna go up to the airport and wait on you so long if they know what's going on? Huh? But y'all gotta understand that this is not a deterrent to Miss Primus. Miss Primus will be taken care of. Right? They got individuals in this country who are sanctioned, who have a lot of money all over the place. They're gonna take care of Miss Primus. You understand? I'm pretty sure she could go to Barbados or something like that and chill out. It's just that the US, they want you there. They want you there. They don't want you there. They say, come home. Right? So I saw her saying that Critic, the people ask me about you, and when I tell them I know you, they say, out, back home. Critic still traveling to the States. Just the other day, Critic being to the States, I see outside of B&H buying a set of equipment and doing himself. Critic still traveling. So you have to be honest in relation to why you were turned back. We know, but we want to hear it from you. Well, she give Gordon the interview. She gave Gordon the interview. Right? But journalists that evening were just asking you to get confirmation from the political activist Odessa Primus, who has been doing a lot of public relations work for the Mohammeds, who herself has said, yes, Mohammed is running for president. What do you expect? What do you expect? And when people like Primus get cornered, when things overwhelm them, they choose to lash out. So my jersey got the brunt of it. My jersey didn't send you home. My jersey didn't put U.S. customs agents or border agents to sit down on either side of you to make sure you reach back to Guyana and you hop off no place on the way back to Guyana. Not me. So even when I was there, you were working with the U.S. authorities. Not me, Odessa. Not me. It's not me, friend. Right? Then she started attacking reporters because people get photo or video of you in your pocketry. That's what reporters do. Why y'all don't row when Gardner and Travis Chase get them exclusive? Look, Travis Chase is going to interview criminals all around the place and the papa tree and banana tree and all kind of thing. He's going to do that. So why people can't come and interview you? You're a political person. Nobody complains when you or Melly Mel decide to post up whatever information you get, whether it be true or not, about government officials getting stopped and questioned in the US. Y'all them make joke to put up Roshan Khan when it didn't stop he. You understand me? And said that how he get questioned but government and this and that. I said the stupidness. And the man come out and say, is the Mohammeds that asked me about? Is the Mohammeds that asked me about? When I think Minister Vikram went to the States, his father's funeral or something like that, and US customs people stop you and talk to you, they didn't revoke his visa and send him back. But y'all publicize it. Nobody had no issue with that. So now that you fall in your pocketry, you get stopped by US officials. They didn't even let you continue, like they let Minister Barrett continue, like they let Roshan Khan continue. They had a couple other people. No, I ain't taking shit off the screen. I want y'all. I want this hair to sink into y'all retinas. Where y'all close your eye, y'all must see this worries. Y'all must see this worries. Could you imagine people like this worries here and fatter body shaming people? That's the thing that I couldn't understand. These people like you, body shaming people about how they're looking and what they're wearing. Literally, this one does look like she living by Salvation Army with the stuff she's got on and talking about other people. The tracksuit looked like it went through but 2-3 owners before it reached she. How it busting at the seams and all and then you can literally see through the suit, how the cloth sit in, and telling me about my nice expensive jersey. Come on, man. Come on. Nonsense. So you see how it is when the tables are turned. They must be able to post what they want about ministers of government, the president, target ABC, FBI, this body thing. They're talking about Minister Indar, they're talking about Minister Onish, they're talking about Minister Susan, all kind of thing they're touching on, everything under the sun. But now you in your pocketry, you go to the States. Who released the information but Minister Vikram and Roshan Khan and them think that y'all find out about? No, you're worrying about people personal information and personal information. Only you information personal and private. Only your information personal and private. You understand me? Now the shoe on the other foot. You getting embarrassed. Your comrade get embarrassed the other day when the jail shit. And she cried in the court and going on, holding Bible. You know, listen, I believe that there is a God. But you see people like these here, they're going on lawless all the time. Yes, I'm saying what? Me the kid. Then when pressure breaks them, hear my cry, oh Lord, and lead me. I know the word, something. He is able. He's more than able. The turn big religious people. I never see Melly Mel with a Bible until she incarcerated. Never. You understand me? This one, God don't sleep. God don't like ugly. Well, definitely he don't like you because indeed he don't sleep and he like ugly. I can left it right there. I ain't say nothing more. Indeed, he don't like ugly. If you are campaigning this righteous, why you getting hold up and send home? Huh? You understand? Listen to this. Let me put this to y'all. If the Americans willing and ready, right? If the Americans willing and ready to throw out these worries here, say, no, we want you here. Y'all could imagine if Mohammed's turned president. Is the whole guy getting thrown out? Then me want nothing to do with it. Which country you know that a president currently sanctioned by U.S. authorities not doing well? Which country? To anyone that's sanctioned by U.S. authorities, the president sanctioned by U.S. authorities, and that country is doing well. I'll wait. They don't care, you know. They don't care. People like Odessa and Melimel don't give a damn about what happens here. Odessa knows that her bread is well buttered. She knows if push comes to shove, Uncle Shell or her cousin Az gonna take care of her. When last y'all hear Odessa walking anyway, like got job anyway other than monkey herself on 1 and 2 show? And you don't even really see she on show no more. I mean, mostly what she's doing is walking with Mohammeds and doing eating. Think about it. And telling reporters on the night, yes, I still vote for me. He said I support. Listen, y'all think running for president is a pian cake shop operation? These people think running for the president of a country is a pian cake shop operation. Yes, Mohammed might got the funds, but there are so many processes to go through for you to accomplish that. You understand me? So many processes for you to go through. You have to get backers for your list. Persons in every single community across this country that saying, yes, we want this man to be president, and we want these people that he picked to be we local leaders. It's not just like that. You don't just wake up in the morning, go down to Kingston, hollering at the gate. Jesus, is it the chairman of GCOM name again? Is what wrong with me, by Claudette Singh? Retired Justice Singh. Retired Justice Singh. It's me, Az. I want to run for president, man. Put me there on the list there. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. The first thing that you need to do as a potential presidential candidate, you need to be able to string at least 3 sentences together, and it must be coherent and make sense. Right? Coherent and make sense. A simple congratulatory message to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago was bare antics in the place. Bare antics. How are you going to the UN to represent me, brother? Huh? Bare antics. Anyway, Ms. Primus is back with us. We're happy to have you here. You're Guyanese. You're always welcome here in Guyana. We love you. Despite we dislike you, we love you still as a Guyanese. We welcome you home. You welcome you home. So, guys, don't worry with that. All the antics at the airport. Oh, all these cameras for me? Yes, they're for you. You get sent home, and we know. You understand me? But how is he looking for somebody father to go by? It's who father ain't got nothing to do with that, sir. Huh? You jump on anybody father is the last father there. Who are you by the father? Think about it. Odessa jump on anybody father who been out there. Anybody father who been out there up in age. She jump on anybody father there is the end of them. Complete. This is it. Done. Finish and done. You got to be out your mind. You always pass people father. Everybody father who been out there could have do better. Way better and lighter. Way better and lighter. You never even produce. You never even produce a photo or something with a man of your own. You looking for good people, father? Seriously? You serious? To look at them like that, like you're piercing through the soul, you're seeing into the thoughts, all kind of thing? Huh? With them eyes, Odessa could see everything inside your heart, whether it's dirty, it's clean, with everything. Everything. They think they alone got joke. I can't even lash you where you want to lash you, Odessa, because I don't believe and I got to keep it respectful. Like, I can't even lash you where you want to lash you. These people think they got the most jokes. OD, you buy like tax stupidness. But we got to do the, like, in person of the life. I don't like them things get out, man. Because people left surprised. I could abuse even and straight with you. And don't worry with Fata, you know. All Fata got is loudness. If Fata want tax, we could talk. We could talk. And throw shots at each other. Easily. You understand me? I'd rather be fat and yazi than possibly walk around with death flowing through my veins. You understand? You understand me? Fatter? I'd rather be fat and yazi than walking around with death flowing through my veins. Possibly death flowing through my veins. You understand? I want when my children at school and they got career day, I was able to go in there proud and say, son, daughter, daddy is here. You understand? What you gonna do when the career day come around? Thank you, Saladine. Thank you. Right? What you gonna do when career day come around? What that's gonna do when career day come around? Tell you what, I'm a failing comedian that turned a political activist that can't go to the first world country. It speaks volumes of you, Fata, right? It speaks volumes of you. You know how much women that got out there in Guyana right now, single parents with 2, 3 children, and didn't decide to sell themselves on the road corner to take care of those children. They find some other way or means to do it. And I ain't talking about taking man, working 2 jobs, doing what they got to do to look after their own. You take the easy way out. Not you, Dessa, Fato. You take the easy way out. You don't know what worries you could bring it home to them children. Huh? You think when you children turn teenagers, they're proud to tell anybody in secondary school, fat is my mother? With all them foolishness you got circulating on Facebook. You think they're proud of you? Are they going to be proud of you then? You know the harassment them children might get in school because other people seeing the foolishness. Where fat is you, mother? Oh, God. Oh, God. Clifton, the worst of the worst. Clifton want to know who lashing fatter. Champ, listen to me. Listen to me. Partner, riffraff will lash riffraff. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Will you think them old men who does that Eagles just go when they done party? They might have got Spanish money. Them Spanish man like about 15K. You get a 3,000, 4,000, you get a thing there for a couple of worries. You understand? And imagine for the price you collecting it when they done cooking outside there in the night heat on it's what you road. That road. Cooking out there in the night heat, then you got carry home the worries for your 2,000-3,000. For your 2,000-3,000. And telling me but who got breast. I eating. You understand me? I eating. So I gain weight. What you gonna do? I got join the gym in mind. But guess what? My integrity intact. Nobody never jump on me or think for no money and them thing. And there's one thing. Not a soul ain't got no story like that about me. No man, woman do me nothing for money and thing. Y'all sell out yourself, man. Y'all sell out yourself. Y'all sell out yourself. So Odessa, you have been put online just like ministers of government, just like ministry officials who run into whatever little problem they run into. You get put online just like them. So that is not no big deal. Nobody is spiting you or nothing. Just like everybody, y'all usually attack, y'all get put in the spotlight. Come to the front of the class. Come to the front of the class, Odessa. Because all them persons y'all highlight still went into the United States in the period that they went there for. Right? They still went into America. Stay at the time not to stay and come back. They had to bring you home. They said, we didn't even want you to. Listen, this is the forest you're going. This is the airport. You thought you go back. You go back. And listen, me talking no lie on factor. Which child, teenager, would be proud of those videos Fata got all over the place? Huh? Which child could be proud and say, all right, fine. Don't let me think about no child. Everybody who is here right now, in your adult mind right now, if your mother operated like that, would you have been proud? Huh? Would you have been proud to go around and say, Fat is my mother? Oh, you saw mommy new video? You see mommy new video? Countless. I know a young lady, mightn't be the best of friends right now. I know a young lady with 5 children. 5. You hear me? 5. And you know that young lady she had 2 jobs. She left one the other day. she didn't decide well. And mind you, mightn't be the brightest person in the world, can't get no big fancy work, but has dignity and has character. Right? Has self-respect and the respect of her children now and in the future, because they see her going out there and working hard. When she had the 2 jobs, they saw her going back and forth, leaving one job in the night, going to the next one in the morning, coming home, taking care of her children and doing it all over again. Then decide to go out on the streets and share away her body parts. She didn't decide to do that. She didn't decide that she didn't want to go and work or write a proper joke for people to go and pay and listen and laugh. She didn't decide to go and follow sanctioned individuals to get herself in trouble. She knew what she had to do the right way. And like I tell you, everybody's got problems. Everybody's go through little issues and whatnot and whatnot. But it's people like them who don't like work hard. So they can march up on the certain people who got money and they can do whatever they got to do for the money. They'll do whatever they have to do for the money. Y'all heard on the live critic talking to her about meeting with the lobbyists. Critic, that money. Ooh. When people don't know he's a lobbyist. And hear her defense. I can't meet men. I can't meet men. Men don't want to meet you like that, Odessa. Come on. No. Listen, not even all white men want you like that. Not even them. So don't make nobody seem like you went to meet white men love me. No, come on. Come on, sisterin. If you crawl on top of the old man, Tahi and all is a Ghana. And talking about people jersey. You can't even fit into one proper jersey. Man, look, let me leave this lady alone. You deal with your stress, Odessa. You deal with your stress. You take your lawyer, as you said, you already engaged lawyer, and go to the US Embassy and find out and this and that. Let me see if you go back. Let me see if you go back. Because it's only you and Melly Mel got information. And only you and Melly Mel information credible. Just like how they lie when I tell you all Melly Mel get locked up. You understand me? Say this is not true. Blue, but she in the jail. Same thing with this one. Pretending like she coming home on her own accord. No, you get sent home. You are sent. You go and the people say pedal. Go back home. That's like you showing up to a private party, you ain't get invited, and the bouncer say, oh, stop. The name it on the list. Return to sender. Return to sender. And sometimes we transported with worries from people. You understand me? Then people done say, look, we done got one of y'all worries here. What we doing with the next one? Plus the two of them is friends. No. Sanita Sokraj, big protest in front of Coffee Square for Odessa. When some of y'all really ain't got work or nothing to do. We're protesting for Odessa for. When they're leaking so-called government documents and this and that, what happened? When they're leaking minister information and things, look the other day when they threw up the vice president cheering photo and them kind of thing. That's okay. That's no issue. All I tell y'all, whoever going for Coffee Square, when y'all chewing your chewing gum, don't talk. That's all I can say. Who vex? Right? Once y'all going on Coffee Square and protest, if you're chewing gum, stop talking. So you can just embarrass yourself. And Levy said that this protesting is real. You go outside there and see who's the people protesting for Odessa. You go out there and then juxtapose it to any PNC protest or rally or wherever they got anyway. And you look at it and tell me if you see any faces you know or you see any anomalies there. Y'all check it, man. Oh, Sunita, okay, I understand what you're saying now. And sometimes I think coffee and all is fed up with y'all. A set of stubbornness y'all bringing in front of the man with your nonsense. Y'all stop mixing up coffee and your worries. Soon as you miss you, y'all out in front by coffee. So all of you who playing, y'all is bravado, and y'all is the next Odessa, Prince Mohammed, and thing, y'all go along. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead with it and see if your eyes don't open as big as this one here. When the US officials stamp you. There's the look you had when they go stamp. Application withdrawn, we go home. That's the look. That's the look. So don't worry with all them antics outside the airport. She had hours to sit on the plane and get herself ready to deal with it. You understand me? I won't be surprised when she jump in the bus front seat and drive off. She break down. Plus, I hear through the grapevine that they're looking at a certain mud watery fella too. You understand? I heard through the grapevine that the authorities in the US are looking at a certain muddy water guy, aka Kieran Bruce. So he's the next one. We're waiting for you to fly, Kieran. Kieran Bruce, if you in under the pressure, take a trip to the States. Right? Kieran Bruce, if you are not worried, take a trip to the States. Let me see. Because I was very reliably informed that you're not the one that I'm looking at. You understand? If Fata used to go anywhere other than North Road, we could have said, well, Fata, you go and see. But you know the farthest Fata does go is from home to North Road. North Road to home. That's it. She don't go nowhere. So we can't test the water with Fata. We got to deal with people who's travel. I mean bus and taxi. Fly on plane and go. Morning to you, Alberta Edwards, as well. Thank you for being here. We love you. Right? We love you. We love you. So again, guys, Odessa is back. Odessa is back. And despite all our antics at the airport, but show me anything that my visa can revoke. Somebody showed you. Somebody showed you. Right? So just like the others, the fire torn down on the grave, he pat Carl Odessa Primus. So from bloop, 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 outside the airport to the high fire to low fire. Bloop. Somebody release my thing. Bloop. Oh God, my privacy. Other people privacy. All them ministers of government privacy. You understand? All kind of thing they're writing about Minister Rodriguez. Man, look, do for do now obia, man. Do for do now obia. But you know what people have said to? Do something like so. So you're doing stupidness to people. Now it happening to you. You vex. You vex. Thank God me got no dirty story. Thank God me got a dirty story. Oh lad. Oh. Most they can say about me, I get knocked off from couple work. And I disgusting and rebellious. Rudeness. That's the most they could say. I get fired from a couple of jobs. That's it. New dirty story. And I'm so happy about that. Guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. Y'all be good Guyanese. Watch who you associate yourselves with, especially if you have your visa, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year, whatever it is. Watch who you associate yourself with. This is not a game. This is not a game. All these people who, you remember, Shell and them, the hollering, the vice president is claiming that persons associated with us will get their visa revoked. That is not true. Well, let me hear what you're going to say now. Do a press conference now and show us, or let Odessa Primus, through her lawyers, go to the embassy and let them provide some kind of written something saying that, yes, this is not because of Mohammed's. Right? Guys, remember, Because We Care has started in Region 7 and Region 9. Please check the Ministry of Education's page if you guys are not aware of where you're supposed to be going or which distribution center your child's school is at. Please check the Ministry of Education's page. They will be there. Jesus. Yeah, so the Ministry of Education, they will be in Region 9 and Region 7 from today until the 16th of May. Then they'll be heading to Region 2 and Region 5, and that will commence on the 19th of May and end on the 23rd of May. They'll be heading to Region 1, 8, and 10 on the 25th of May to the 31st of May. And then from the 2nd of June to the 6th of June, they'll have Region 3, they'll have East Bank, they'll have Georgetown, they'll have East Coast, and Region 6. Mind you, if you would have missed imagine somebody put Jesus Christ. Anyway, if you would have missed these dates, the ministry has indicated that there will be follow-up distribution dates, so persons have nothing to fear if you would have missed any of these dates for the Because We Care cash grant distribution. Right? Y'all continue to be good Guyanese. That's something else that I want to share with y'all, you know. Oh boy, what was it? What was it? So I promised myself I was done with this thing. So I see photos circulating just before I go. I see photos circulating, persons saying this is photos of little young at the pool and something like that. Then I saw a video where the lawyer said the family is not burying her until they get satisfactory answers or whatever it is. That's quite fine if they have taken that decision. I am wondering though, what is satisfactory answers? What is it that they would like to hear that would give them confidence that I don't even know how to put it. I don't even know how to put it. This live will get deleted after a month. Facebook deleting the lives after a month. So, you know, you could also catch them on YouTube because all of them are there and you guys could look back. So as I was saying, the lawyer, and that's the double standards I don't understand. So just a little sidebar. So Barajagdio has 5 doctorates, not in medical, but in different fields. 5 doctorates. And I have seen persons, member of parliament, this, we call the doctor, he's not a real doctor. But Dexter Todd, I think he got a doctorate in law or something like that. Fine. But he himself just call himself Dr. Dexter Todd. So what's the difference? What's your name? Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Odessa auntie, man. Not Odessa auntie, man. Her auntie, man. That's what I mean. Sorry. Simona Brooms, Dr. Dexter Todd. So why don't apply? Why don't apply to Dr. Jagdio as well? I mean, come on, man. Let's be fair. Anyway, back to the seriousness about it. What would be a satisfactory answer? What would be a satisfactory outcome? And I'm wondering too, they'd have to use the hospital's facilities. If it is that, because I heard the Dr. Todd was saying that over 50 pathologists from around the world have offered services to the family. A flying tree them and let it they do over the autopsy or something, the man. Flying tree them, let it do it. Guyana police force, release the post-mortem examination report. Jesus Christ. What is wrong? Honestly, it's like I don't even Guyana police force, I think y'all are compounding this situation and turning it from bad to worse. How do you schedule a meeting and have no information to share in the meeting? Think about it. I call you, ask you to meet. You know what I'm coming to talk to you about. Jesus Christ, buddy. Why the family ain't got the PM, the postmortem? Why they don't have a copy of the video? Why they don't have a copy of the postmortem examination report? So they could send it from here to help it if they want. Jesus Christ, buddy. Yeah, more and more, y'all are, the commissioner often talks about the rapport that the police have built up with the citizenry. All of that is going to naught. All of that is going to naught. Why doesn't the family have the post-mortem report that they could take it and send it to whoever they want? Why they don't have a copy of the video? Let us send it to whoever they want. Look, y'all need to get your act together. This is getting prolonged too much. And you are putting unnecessary blame and burden on the government of Guyana. Why the crime chief or the commissioner of police ain't had a press conference yet? And that's what I tell you, this thing so frig up from all around. Last week I said it to y'all here clearly, and I'll say it again. The family side of the story fishy. The police side of the story fishy. It's fishy all around. The hotel started the story fishy. Everybody, nobody involved. None of them three sets that I just mentioned, the family, the police, the hotel, none of them story making sense to me. None out of the three. I am sorry to say so. The police do stupidness, the hotel do stupidness, and the family very confusing. Mind you, I saw a video, right? I saw a video of the father telling people, but somebody who doing some GoFundMe for them. What? The people ain't believing and people stop donate. So what the donations are for? What expenses y'all got other than the funeral? Are y'all flying in these pathologists? You gotta put them in hotel? What is it? Is Dexter charging y'all for services that you gotta find all this money to pay them? What really going on? What's all the money for? What was it? Oh, but okay. I heard they talk about embalming her. See, all the money to embalm she? And I'm wondering if it is the case where this family is not satisfied with anything. Again, I'm suggesting flying the three pathologists or how much ever Dexter said 50. You flying 40 pathologists, right? You pay for a examination room or operating room at Balwan, Sing More, see any private hospital, and let the people do the thing. I think if Dexter Todd write the president and ask the president to authorize the release of this body so that they could do their own post-mortem, let it do it. And let me see what the one say. We what happened to Darren? Darren get bold out. They want to see Darren no more. Darren suing the government for the man who get locked up with the ram. Hopefully win the case. I have no faith in Darren's legal abilities, but y'all try. Y'all try with it. Y'all try with it. $43,000 US. Jesus Christ. It's up 43,000 US. Let me see how much Guyanese is though. 43,000 US to GYD. Oh Lord. 8.963,000. Right? 8,963,000. Oh. I am wondering if that is, let me call this the senior police officer and ask her if that's a possibility. Let me ask her. Wait, like me, she number no more? Oh, good. Let me call and ask her. I can't put her on speaker. I ain't want nobody get in trouble. Oh, she phone off. Jesus. Oh my gosh, 50,000 right now. Let me see who I could call and ask to buy. I can find it for y'all tomorrow, man. Anyway, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. I am out of here. I'm gonna leave you with a big tune. It's tearing up the airwaves right now. Big up all the local Guyanese artists out there doing wonderful, wonderful work. As I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
Want you find something that send me visa get revoked? And I personally go to
Odessa, what really go on? Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap her whole market, she a shell. Board the plane say she reaching well. Touchdown JFK, big dream she a tell. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa say she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel. One. Odessa pack up she suitcase with fish for Auntie Melly Mel. Saltfish snap her whole market, she a shell. Board the plane say she reaching well. Touchdown JFK, big dream she a tell. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Next flight back, no NYC spell. Blame it pan the man, sanction man rebel. Odessa say she done with plane. She sticking to the boat, less stress, less strain. Tell Auntie Melly catch a fish in the drain, cause visa dreams mash up in vain again. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am, your visa get cancelled. Back on the plane, no time fit well. Mash up the thing, sanction man from hell. One stamp then immigration yell. Sorry ma'am.